Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click the like button to help spread word about Watchjojo animals, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. This man shared a photo of 5 little pups, then somebody realised they weren't what they seem. As he logged onto Facebook, Craig McKentrick, thoughts no doubt turned to the little puppies that he'd found in the trash. Who could have abandoned such helpless animals, he may have wondered. But as he looked at his message alerts, he had an even bigger surprise. After all, if the comments were right, the animals that he'd rescued weren't puppies at all. McKentrick lives near Liverpool in the United Kingdom, where he works as a mover. In fact, he was on a job with a co-worker in March 2017 when they made their shocking discovery. The workers were clearing trash from a debris-filled yard when they shifted a discarded mattress. But to McKentrick's surprise, it wasn't just more garbage that they found underneath the bedding. No, something was alive under there. 5 little somethings to be precise. Yes, the pair had uncovered a litter of baby animals. Indeed, the creatures were so young that the movers couldn't work out exactly what they were. McKentrick assumed that they were either kittens or puppies, and he decided the latter was the more likely option. Those were probably the only 2 options I knew of, McKentrick told the Dodo in April 2017. We thought someone had dumped them, knowing we were going to remove the rubbish. But the movers couldn't bear to leave the helpless little puppies, so they decided to save their lives. McKentrick bundled up his uncovered treasures and put them safely in a box for transport. He thought the best place for them would be a local animal rescue centre. That being the case, he dropped them off and posted their photos up on social media. At first, McKentrick had no reason to think anything was amiss with the babies. They looked a little unusual, sure, but the initial Facebook comments seemed to agree that they were indeed puppies. Someone else suspected otherwise, however, and asked some experts for their opinion on the matter. Yes, a member of the public sent the puppy pictures to the National Fox Welfare Society, NFWS. We were contacted by a lovely lady called Becky through our Facebook page. NFWS posted on the Facebook page in March 2017. It was then that the puppies were correctly identified. Becky had sent a few photos asking if the babies in the photos were indeed fox cubs. We confirmed they certainly were. The NFWS post continued. The NFWS is an organisation with more than 20 years under its belt, so if anyone was in a position to recognise baby foxes, its experts were. The NFWS is a voluntary group that has committed itself to helping sick and wounded foxes across the UK. Not only does the organisation treat wild foxes, but it also has facilities for those that can't be rehabilitated. The charity was clearly the best hope, then, for assisting McKentrick's fox pups. Becky advised us that they had been taken to a rescue centre in Liverpool, mistakenly as puppies, not fox cubs. The NFWS explained, because the pups were so young, it was actually an easy mistake to make. After all, fox babies don't develop their distinguishing red fur until they're older. The trash-filled yard where the Fox family was found had most likely been acting as their home. Furthermore, it's not unusual for fox cubs to be left alone in their dens when their mothers go out hunting. So it's not surprising that McKentrick had thought the cubs were abandoned puppies. In any event, the NFWS had to act quickly to return the cubs before their mother moved on. Luckily, Becky managed to get hold of numbers for both McKentrick and the animal shelter holding the cubs. Meanwhile, the NFWS was already getting assistance from a local fox rescuer, Paul McDonald. Liverpool resident McDonald, nicknamed the Foxman, works for Freshfields Animal Rescue. He was happy to help too and agreed to take the cubs back to their mother. The NFWS also contacted the animal shelter that was looking after the puppies and arranged for their collection. With permission from property owner Karen, McDonald took the puppies back to their yard the very same day. Apparently the mother had already been out looking for her babies, but the Foxman was no stranger to vixen behaviour, as he explained to the Dodo. I didn't give the cubs any milk in order for them to be hungry, so they'd cry out and call for their mum, which they did. They were put around the same place where they were found. I knew the mum would be checking the place she had last left them, explained McDonald. The babies were bundled up in a cardboard box with a hot water bottle to keep them cosy. Then it was simply a matter of waiting for the mummy fox to continue her search. And just over an hour later, the vixen reappeared and found her cubs. Initially, the mother only took one cub, and it seemed that she may have rejected the others. Over the 2 hours that followed, though, the vixen came back. By 7:01 p.m, Paul texted me a photo of the empty box, NFWS posted on Facebook. All through this, I was letting Becky and Craig know, NFWS wrote, and everyone was so pleased that the cubs were back where they belonged, with Mum. Special thanks to Becky, Craig and Karen for their invaluable help, and the Animal Sanctuary for agreeing to pass the cubs on. Also thanks to Paul and his team for collecting the cubs and sitting patiently with hearts in mouths, waiting for the vixen to return. The post continued, "This story was only possible because of every person mentioned above. It really is heartwarming to know that this combined teamwork reunited 5 fox cubs with their vixen mother. Well done everyone, and thank you." Please do not forget to share this video with your friends below. Please do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell to receive everything that is new.